down the rest of the lathe, and as soon as I'm done with my cut, or I'm done drilling my hole, I turn it off as soon as possible. You never want to walk away from the machine while it's running, okay? So now that I've drilled my hole, I can blow off the area, I can take my clamps off. So now I've removed both my clamps, and my piece has my hole drilled in it exactly where I want it. Now, something else to consider. I'm going to lock up the power. If I have to drill a hole that's really, really deep, what you want to do is you want to drill down about ½ inch. Well, it depends on the size of the diameter, but let's just say a ½ inch down. I can drill a ½ inch at a time with this. I drill down a ½ inch, bring the bit back out so all the chips can come out. That way it prolongs the life of the bit because it's not going to create too much heat. So what you want to do is you go down in, bore in, bring it back out, let the chips come out, bore in again until you can finally get to that, let's say 3 or 4 inch depth that you're looking for to accommodate for that project or whatever you're doing, okay? So that goes for as far as to keep the bit cool, and to keep the bit cool prolongs the life of the cutter head, okay? Another thing is, when you're using a drill press, if you happen to be drilling into round stock, okay, you might want to use something called a V-block. I'm going to just slide this way just so you can see. If I'm going to drill into a round piece of material, I may want, well, I need to use a V-block for this application to drill into here, okay? So what I want to do is set up a V-block, and then I clamp everything down, and that'll allow for me to safely drill into the surface of this material, okay? Now I want to also talk to you about different drill bits. We have several different types of drill bits. We will get into another video that discusses and describes which type of bit is appropriate for the type of job that you're doing, okay? Different bits are better for different applications than others. So we will discuss this in another video, but this happens to be just about safety, okay? So I'm not going to discuss that right now. This gets a little bit technical, but I will address it in a later video. If you happen to drill into containers or anything like that, make sure that they're cleaned out and they don't have any remnants of anything that may have been flammable that's inside of it. This is not something that's happened in this shop, but I know of an instance where it has happened. Let's make sure that we do not do that, okay? And I guess right now we have covered the different things that we need to for the drill press. Just remember, only one person can use this machine at a time. Long hair gets tucked in the back of your shirt. Hands stay 4 inches away from any cutting tool. Make sure you do not walk away from the tool before it stops. Make sure the chuck key is out of the way. It's not going to come in contact with anything that's rotating. And make sure your focus is on the job at hand, okay? Your work is clamped down. Your bed height is set right as far as where you need it to be. And your depth stop is set to exact what you're looking for as far as what you want as far as a finished product. I think that pretty much covers it. So until next time, I'm Mr. C, and this is In the Wood Shop. And remember, I'm not a videographer. Okay? See you next time.